Hi everybody. So here we are with our self-portrait, and the next step is going to be to cut. I cannot cut my portrait out until I'm done coloring the whole thing in. The first thing I'm going to do is to explain to you when we cut that we are not going to cut into our portrait at all. So when I get here, I'm going to go with my scissor here, and then I'm going to go around my hair, and I'm going to cut all the way around to my shoulders again. So just to make it clear, and this might be helpful for some students who aren't sure where to cut, maybe a teacher can help make a very simple line. Or if you think you're really good at cutting, the teacher can help you make a line very close to your own line. To help you exactly to know where to cut. Okay, so there's the pink line that I drew. Maybe you don't even need a line. So I'm going to start by calling this my helping hand and this my scissor hand. My scissor hand opens and closes the scissor, and I keep my thumb up. My helping hand grabs my paper and turns my paper for where I need to cut. So I'm going to cut on my line, and if I keep going, I'm going to end up cutting off my head, so I have to go around my hair. And my helping hand is turning the paper so that I can cut all on these bumps for my curly hair. Sometimes it's helpful if this paper keeps getting in your way, you can just snip it right off and move it off to the side. Okay, I'm going to keep cutting. I'm taking my time. This hand is opening and closing. My helping hand is turning my paper so that I can do all the bumps and the curves. Alright, so you're going to go nice and slow for this step, everybody. No rushing through cutting. Okay. I'm done cutting, so these scraps can go in the recycling bin. And then I need to turn my portrait over, and I need to write my name on the back because I cut it off. Mrs. Geiser. Alright. By the way, if you're working inside of a sketchbook, you're going to want to take your paper out of your sketchbook. You're going to want to pull it out of your sketchbook before you, like this, you're going to want to take it off the sketchbook before you cut. Okay. Now that I've cut, I wrote my name. Next step is to create my shadow. So for my shadow, I need a piece of black paper, and I'm going to take my portrait and line it up at the bottom. So I'm going to make it even at the bottom. My helping hand has work to do. My helping hand, I'm going to open it big, and I'm going to press down. My hand that holds my pencil is going to trace carefully and slowly around my portrait. And now my pencil is moving up, so my helping hand has to move up with it. My helping hand wants to be nice and close to the pencil. And sometimes you can turn the paper. My helping hand is going to move down because my pencil is moving down. And I'm trying not to move my paper. So now you can see my pencil line, and that's the line that I need to cut. I'm going to cut on my line, and then I'm going to be considered finished with my shadow. Alright, so you would just keep cutting this out. You could throw your scraps out in the garbage, and then at the end of art, you're going to keep your shadow and your portrait together. Alright, have fun!